Hello everyone, Rin, welcome in. Glad to see you again. I haven't played this game in too long. I'm probably gonna lag behind on some parts. Okay, probably need to go inside the mansion, if I remember. That's the Sejima residence? Okay, I can't say anything about it. Why does So have a blown up phone? So about So's alibi.
So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper.
What's the relationship between So and
I
Soko?
don't know. Even if I did, it would be confidential.
I mean, he's good at his job. We gotta give him that. Oh, Tope. Big fossil. Oh wait, that's a bush. I'm not reading this line, because internet will take things out of context. Look, a UFO!
Look, a UFO!
Read in French. Ooh, Mothman!
Look, the Mothman!
This bodyguard is boring. Look at Grandma!
Look, Grandma!
Look at Porno Mag. Not like that would only work for you. Oh no. Alright. Alright, so it does work for more people. Do you know Soko Nadami?
But I've never met her. I saw her on the news.
Anything suspicious about Joe lately?
No, nothing special. Not any different from any other politician, anyway.
Date, a minute.
Ah, so he's just scummy.
What happened?
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
How do you know?
Most
I
likely.
hacked So's smartphone and I'm currently tracking the GPS. Not his
You can
rental
do that?
car, the one registered under his name.
Where's he headed?
Unknown.
I guess that makes sense. She's
Somewhere
in
to the
to the
east.
government AI.
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
Oh. I'm in a warehouse. There was a polar bear last time I was here. Maybe not this location exactly. Also, my Facebook Live is not working. I don't know why, but I can't monitor it. YouTube and Twitch are fine, though. So anyone watching on Facebook, I'm sorry, but I cannot interact.
What was So doing here?
Date, my apologies.
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Are you serious?
How? I guess it's not gonna be a problem. I can still see out my right eye. My vision halved when I went into a warehouse. That I don't know if that's a good idea. Seems like a pretty bad. That's a body. Something covered with white
This
cloth
is-
is on the table. I guess it's standing too upright to be a body. Normally bodies don't do that.
It can't be.
What the fuck?
Iris. Iba, what's your charge?
I mean, I saw it happen last
Currently
time,
at
but
2%.
Can you make a call?
I can. I am connected to the power supply. What do you...
why?
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
Date, what's wrong?
I
Also,
found
the
a body.
kills out of order this time.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back. And one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sajima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'm
I'll
going
take
Somnium
responsibility
again.
for everything. Just do it, please.
The best part
All
is
right.
the part that I can't figure out.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
God damn it!
Okay, but I think she was lying about that part. I don't think she knew. Right? Right? You didn't know. No one knows that they're gonna die.
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagang, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
He probably doesn't know it by his real name. Probably lying, but even if he does know his real name. Even though so doesn't know Iris. I could combine things together.
I saw So walking out of the cold storage warehouse where the corpse was discovered. Iba recorded the whole thing.
Just before my battery ran out.
Iris's body was discovered at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse in the warehouse district by the harbor.
Yeah, if I combine that with the fact that he walked out at the time.
That caught my eye too, but we'll get to that later. The actual murder site is unknown. The lack of blood at the scene makes it highly likely that she was killed somewhere else.
This is the image stored in the Persons of Interest database.
Iris was live streaming until 2 a.m. today. Someone visited her and interrupted the stream. I hadn't been in contact with her for a while. Whoever visited her this morning almost certainly has something to do with the murder.
So we gotta find out who that was.
Thinking about how Iris's body was frozen when I discovered it. It must have taken at least 18 hours for the body to freeze to that state. I entered the warehouse at 9 p.m. 18 hours prior to that was 3 a.m. Iris was last seen alive around 2 a.m. She was live streaming, so there's no doubt about the time. Meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Iris's body was
And
found
autopsy
frozen in the
report.
warehouse. Her right eye was removed and she suffered multiple stab wounds to her back. There were no other visible wounds on her body, so the stab wounds were likely the cause of death. From the size and shape of the marks, the murder weapon is almost definitely a knife, possibly a kitchen knife.
Yeah. Okay, so doesn't know Iris. Maybe he was the one who visited her. No? Or him leaving the warehouse. Maybe if he saw a pixel, he would recognize her. There it is, okay. Put a pixel virus in front of so I figured out eventually.
I had not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Okay, now I can put these two together. That's important clue or something else. There we go.
Iris's body was
'Cause
found
he
in
definitely would've
Okiura
walked in.
Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. Picked up the PC model, put it on the desk in front of him.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse. But I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent.
I mean,
As is my
he
right,
does have that right.
guaranteed by law. Remember that I am a politician. I know my rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy
It
man.
might.
If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that Sosajima is her killer. Or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm getting a call.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
Really? And I'm back. I'm around in about an hour from now. I'm going to take a quick intermission, and then after that, I'll be back again. I need to know So's alibi. Where was he at 2 o'clock? This isn't exactly relevant, but it is interesting. What? I guess, but that was about the same time.
2 and 3 in the morning.
Game is very
Do
finicky.
you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing mahjong all night at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive mahjong.
What's mahjong?
Yes,
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
indeed I did. But they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is only
What is
operated
mahjong?
by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket, and he's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
Oh,
He might
oh
as well
that's
not
a
have an
complicated
alibi.
game.
That's not much
I'm
of
gonna
an
have to look
alibi,
into it.
So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
So damage. But I thought you didn't see the body. I remember he slipped up. If I have the woman, so he does know about the corpse because we never told him.
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because...
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sink. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
Good. Although going inside a politician's head is it sounds terrifying.
But do not worry, it will not affect the sink.
Okay, Dante. Let's do it.
Right.
Don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
You say it every time.
Let us begin.
Oh. That's ominous. Iba is not forklift certified. Good to know.
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Yeah, I saw you get in an
I don't have a
accident.
license and I drive pedal.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal.
That's what you call an accident.
Oh, look at that.
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
It looks toxic. Is that a book?
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's strange. Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
The man's Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
We have to walk through it. I'm not.
This is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
What was that animation? Hey, it's a Danganronpa guy. Except he's purple.
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words,
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
Except if it was him, wouldn't it look like him? He would know what he looks like.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this
So
scene
I don't
over
think
and
it's
over?
so.
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then?
I suppose we can help her. We may
That sounds
then be able
crazy.
to ask this manifestation
But I
of
think-
Iris some questions.
Other than the fact that he's a politician, Joe might be
Do
innocent.
whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah. But to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
Somnium scan. Activate.
That's a big box. Is mental lock in the sea? Okay. It's not in the sea. I was worried it had to go in the ocean. Oh, that's weird. I don't trust the fact that I'm gonna have to have Iva drive for that. If Iris escapes, you may discover So's secret. Okay, so it's a giant... No, that's not where I can go. It's over here. Wait, do I... Huh?
A large wooden box.
Maybe things are lighter in Somnium. Let's hit
Leave
it.
it to me. A wooden box is no match for me. I will crush it to pieces with my special.
You're a
light
hologram.
I'll leave it to you.
Ah! By the way, what is your opinion on pineapple and sweet and sour pork?
Wow, you really
Always.
tried to change
Next
the
question.
subject there.
A large wooden box.
I don't want to use a 51. Not yet.
No good.
Try to know.
I cannot move such a large object.
But it's right in the way.
A forklift.
Didn't you crash that before? I'm gonna kick
I
it.
see. So this is the bonus stage. Yeah. Ha!
Hey, Street Fighter.
Ha! Ah! Yeah!
That worked? Oh no, it didn't.
How many combos was that?
It's not a fighting game.
I'm hoping that worked.
5 minutes left, Dante.
Roger that. Leave it to me.
I don't trust this, but we got no choice.
It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides,
Yes,
the
you did.
forklift is front-wheel drive.
Okay. Bye. Bye, Iba. We're not getting that back, Ollie.
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. We might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
You're the one who tried beating up a forklift.
A mysterious warp space suddenly appeared.
Oh, pebble. It costs less time.
It appears to be connected to that place.
That sound exactly.
Hey, that was loud.
I believe it was a pebble.
A portal.
What kind of pebble are you throwing?
Here?
Let's put our hand in.
My hand.
Yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
How can she... That doesn't make sense.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before. Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
Maybe we can. You don't know. I don't have a lot of time left. I can't get to it.
4 minutes.
A warehouse door.
Okay, I'm gonna listen first because either option is terrifying.
I thought I heard the voice of a woman. She sounded frightened. A warehouse
I'm
door.
definitely gonna run out of time.
Is anyone there? No response.
Even if there was someone there, they might not answer.
Don't do the warehouse, and I can't move the boxes. So let's try the other warehouses.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Just go in. It'll be fine. It's just a portal to the Shadow Realm. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh now.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but
3 minutes, Dante.
is this some kind of control panel?
So seems to be.
The one that
We're in a
is
fighting game
difficult
combo.
for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH Raging combo.
Fine.
The
just
what?
Be quiet. No.
I guess I have to make
wait.
something up.
Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
I can't believe that worked. That's
Oh,
awesome.
moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO. If only she could fit through that gap.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
Let's go back into the portal.
A warehouse door. Delivery!
Pretty sure this is the right one. Yeah.
A wooden box hanging from a crane.
Okay, so there's two punching options. Let's use both of them.
It won't even budge.
Let's just use the one so that we have the
left.
thing to do it.
A warehouse door. What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
I don't understand what he said anyway. Did we do it? Oh, she's puny.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
Oh, this is gonna be clutch. I'm very close to out of time.
What is this?
Looks like a premium channel before you pay for it.
Oh, I got smaller.
Got any
Oh, I'm
small
wasting time.
as flat as a surfboard.
I need to go in box. Okay.
Dante, you've
Let's
got
see.
less than 30 seconds.
There's F. I'm
Door
not
to
gonna
the
make it.
warehouse. I cannot see inside.
I should not have looked in the strange tiny hole. Yeah. Where'd she even go?
Date, we're out of time.
Damn you, So! How many secrets are you keeping?
I have no. I don't even know where she went.
A crane.
Like none of this is
How
gonna work, but let's
about
try it
this
anyway.
stone? Huh, ah! I hit it, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
A crane.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
Not that I am against it, but
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold. A crane.
Oh, that's a problem.
There is no point doing this by force. If we are going to move it, we have to find another way.
What other way is there?
A wooden box
okay.
hanging from a crane.
I'm not. I can't do this. I can try pushing it. No, nope, doesn't happen.
It is either stuck to the ground or its cargo is extraordinarily heavy.
And I can't use the crane, so
Or
what am I
your
supposed to do? Because I
instructions
can't use the
are
controls.
Or you're just lazy.
Or your breath smells like garbage.
Hey, you two, this is why I keep running out of time.
Date, we're out of time.
Keep arguing.
Damn you, So! How many...
No, I already hate politicians in this game. Just is further cementing that. I can't use the crane, I can't use the box near the crane. I can't use the controls for the crane.
A warehouse door.
So all these rehearsals are probably useless as well.
A warehouse door.
Wait, can I use... I can't use that again.
A warehouse.
Date, you've got less
Ah!
than 30 seconds.
Pieces of concrete.
I don't know, just kick them, I guess.
Ow!
Are you okay?
I want to go home.
It's okay. Don't push yourself. Just give it another shot, okay? You can do it.
Stop it! You trying to be nice makes me want to cry. Pieces of concrete. It is the same material that makes up the ground. Though I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersized. Got it.
I'm proud of Date for not making any jokes about that.
Time's up.
A door to the warehouse.
Yep. Now if I go
Do not
through this,
see
I'm dead.
inside.
I'm out of time.
Date,
Damn you!
Am I just missing something? But I don't know what. Maybe I will go through this door again.
delivery.
Just because I don't know what else to do. I am so confused right now. What?
Is this some kind of
Are you serious?
control panel?
Oh, I have to get this right the first time.
Understood.
Is there something underneath it?
I did it! I can't believe I did that.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be.
Shadow must be what? Eliminated threat, made an escape path. But what must the shadow be?
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Iba.
Who is that figure?
Probably so himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
I like you less every time you talk. Why do you call
Come to think of
Soko?
it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
Where'd you alibi for
What were
Soko's
you
model?
doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
About Iris.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
You killed Iris, didn't you?
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you
No, I
know
don't. I
Iris was
actually don't
stabbed?
think he did.
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place,
Call me
I heard
crazy.
that woman over there talking.
But I
about a
actually
girl
don't
who got
think
stabbed
so
in the
killed her.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I need a piece of shit,
I
but
don't remember
He's not a
exactly what
killer.
I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
he looks tired. Medicine hasn't fully worn off yet. Makes him a bit dazed. Can we get an arrest
Are you
warrant for
kidding
show?
me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me? I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
Does CSI team report anything?
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Certain.
About the Somnium
I
Oreo.
saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
Have anything else? Boss standing there. Nope. Hey, Puro. How does thinking walk?
During a sync, the sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious
I forgot you
mind.
guys two different words.
More accurately, sink
It has the
into
medical
At this
ego,
time, the sinker's
which is like
memories
part
are
of the brain.
left in their original body.
and then the role that's usually
Picture
referred
an
to.
The ego
is
the
your
egg yolk
self-image.
that goes into the subject's brain. The sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The sinker, or rather the sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
What is the ego algorithm you
Imagine
mentioned?
the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data.
I don't understand
stored on a
computers,
hard
though.
disk. The algorithm
I understand
is the
computer turn
program.
on and that's it.
This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
What is... I can ask the same question again.
In short, it is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness. All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could
Oh.
map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it.
Yep, that
It's
checks
far
out.
too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
Okay, so understanding what the subject is one thing. I don't understand the words that you're saying. About the mysterious
The
figure.
subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the sinker experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves. Like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard
Yeah, I was gonna say
of.
some of
He
his
lacks that objective picture of
with his
himself.
inflated
He
self-importance.
remains stoic and unattached despite his
He
position
definitely
of
would
power.
have seen
I
himself.
find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share. He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous,
It could be so.
indeed.
Still saying it isn't.
Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we
Where's
wanna
Kodami?
check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not
Huh?
there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
What? Huh? I'm sorry. What?
What do you mean there's no body?
We looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Wait.
Then perhaps someone moved the body.
Wait,
Between the time we
wait,
left
wait.
and CSI
Wait.
arrived.
No,
Hold on.
there's another
Date,
possibility.
wait.
Then
So if this happened... That's not true. This happened after Iba went offline. And then Iba was never online for Soko. Or for Renju.
Date?
Iris!
Oh, she's alive.
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
I saw you die. Or not
Changed.
die. I saw you dead though. You know, I was starting to think Date may have been the killer. Because, Iba has never been available for any of the mortals. Man, this is odd. I'm so confused.
Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Oh, Renju.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
I'm not reading this part because internet. Please come to Bloom Park's more merry-go-round right away. I want to study more than two.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
Where is Renju?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
Ask Momo for information too. But I have to promise him a meeting with Iris. I don't trust either of them, honestly. I mean, I guess I trust Mama.
We can talk
But
to Iris'
Momo
mom
keeps me
as
out.
well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
A dream
is
changing
absurd.
reality?
Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
That's actually not a bad idea. Where is Iris now?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscate building.
About Okiura
I
officially.
have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
Dude, I'm just glad that Iris isn't
But it
actually
can't be a
dead.
coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
About Okiura officially.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
A dream changing reality?
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium, and that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
It's
That was
pretty
not- this is
far-fetched though.
A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
That might be a mistake. I wouldn't say Dalty's completely innocent. About
Stranger
prophetic
things
dreams.
have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium.
I don't know why, but I don't fully trust Date.
It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss's natural changes wonderful good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. Because she believed what she wanted to.
Congressman
About
Sajima
so.
is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A.
He's a
3
politician.
days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know
That's
exactly why.
all you need to suspect
Only
or
told
something.
us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. Sosajima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was an Iris's somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories.
Oh, they
Yet
said that
the
backwards.
good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Who's so now?
I sent him home yesterday.
You
Like
released him?
the text box sort
What
was
was I
fine, but the
supposed to
actual
do?
verbal
I can't
dialogue
hold
was
him
backwards.
without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
There
about
are
a
4
summary?
people I should talk to. Sosajima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
And unfortunately, we might need to talk to Momo as well. Go to Sagan residence. Alright, this is Iris's. Whoops. Oh well.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
I feel like it was you though. Dante's not very sociable. It's Monday, isn't it? School day?
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You
What
forgot
holiday
too,
is it?
didn't you?
Where's Renju?
You asked me that yesterday.
Did something happen to him? There's no point hiding it. They said it backwards again. I told about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
About Iris.
I put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
What about your
They died
parents?
when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
About
It was
Iris.
always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh,
Wait, so who's the dad?
when Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved
Cowboy
singing and
Bebop
dancing.
meets Madoka
And as a
Magica.
kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited.
That's
Even I
actually
was
super
dancing by
sweet.
the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was. Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street,
It was like
she'll run
painfully
up and
sweet
join
though.
right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got
Alright,
her
so
into
social anxiety be
She
damned.
was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running.
Medical
from
facility's
town.
always open on
I
Sunday.
can still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true.
I mean, she's got priorities
There was
at
one
least.
other time.
What was the other time?
6
And broken
years
leg's
ago,
pretty bad. What can make her cry as bad
I
as
was the
that?
victim of a shooting. After the surgery,
Oh,
Iris came in running.
yeah,
She
that'll
was
do it.
sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Iris
Summarize
must
for me.
really enjoy dancing.
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
Where does she draw? Oh. Is that a
I'm
drawing?
wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one
Nope.
day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but then I
Real?
stared into his eyes. Then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded,
Okay, so he's
they let me
Yakuza.
go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
I want to hear more of the
We had our
story.
first kiss seconds after meeting each other. It took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him, and I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know, but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo,
Note to self,
the amusement park.
I need to join the
Going to
mob.
barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh.
I'll get a
Everything
girlfriend
so
and a daughter.
exciting.
And a very open stomach wound. Wait, that's not important.
Sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy.
Oh, the pink on the wall gives me Danganronpa flashbacks.
So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger.
Okay, so joining the mob is a
tried to
bad
shoot him.
idea.
The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why.
Are there any overworld criminals?
I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Is it lying on the wall? Asked you when she was 12.
Date,
Summarize
we
for
can't
me.
spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
I wanna hear the story! Fine. Let's go to Lemnis Gate. And then I'm gonna save and put up my intermission screen.
I am so aggro right now.
We'll get back to you in like 15 minutes, Iris. Alright everyone, 15 minutes. See you. Sorry that took so long, but I am finally back. I don't want to over that when I back out.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
That's gonna call my next
Promised me a
Minecraft stream.
date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
I was you very needy.
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something
I don't think she's gonna laugh about
in the
that.
storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body.
Oh.
I told you not to laugh.
But come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. I'm sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
I mean, not the weirdest thing I've seen in games made by Spike. Is it Spike or is it Sunsoft? Or is it Spike Sunsoft? Or is it Time? They go through a lot of names. I can't keep up. Why is your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
About the late night visitor.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
I don't like where this is
Alright
going.
then, Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
I'm sorry. Popsicle just jumped like 3 feet in the air. He accidentally stepped on a spray bottle and ran off.
Off?
Yeah,
from
yesterday.
school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's
today,
a
I guess.
holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Where's Renju?
What about him?
Yeah, your boss should be here. I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's
A
disappearance.
traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Do you know Sil Sajima, the politician?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No,
Not at all.
no, not at all.
Summarize for me.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Okay, yeah. I feel kind of guilty.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though. Tessa, we're starting soon. Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Oh, so I smiled and strode over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Yeah, let's go to code storage. No time for this one, just Monday. With eye by my left eye socket, I walked into the code storage warehouse. I could see my breath. Looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from the last night, though.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
The switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse.
You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Well, she was more sitting.
Iris's
But
dead
yeah.
body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished sinking with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify.
Huh.
Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
Like this Somnium
In any
changing
case,
reality.
there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
I'm going to examine it. It's a workbench. There's nothing on it. Oh. Forklift!
A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
Forklift. The tires of the forklifts and ground around are clearly frozen.
A
Forklift B.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
A normal forklift. Shelves.
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
Yeah, so few people use cold storage. It's really only going to be for like meat. The storage space isn't in use. I accidentally clicked twice. Cardboard box. There's a cardboard box on the floor. Nothing in it. Otherwise, I opened the thing.
There are
It
numerous
was a
cardboard
blender the other
boxes
day.
on the shelves.
Popsicle
There's
immediately
nothing
jumped in the
abnormal
box.
about them.
Like, it was hers forever now. I can't throw it out. So it's packed with cardboard boxes. So there's nothing here then. So I can investigate.
The crane
Overhead
on the
crane.
ceiling. Nothing has changed.
Crane on the ceiling.
That machine is used to cut ice.
Yeah, I
Do they
remember it from the
store
last
ice
timeline.
here?
Somebody tried to use it. An ice cutting machine. Is
It's a wooden
this
box.
box?
There is nothing inside.
an empty wooden box on the shelf. We searched the whole warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate, right? If Daze died and then Iba's existence, like her hardware is just found. That's supposed to be like top secret, isn't it? And we're going to Sajima residence.
So Sajima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sajima has one phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
I remember that.
89.
Just... Oh, I guess
Yes.
Date doesn't.
This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
What's he in jail for?
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
So was he the original Cyclops? Who's 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards.
But yeah,
His
the
code name is
Cyclops girl
Falco.
seems to go after...
Falco?
I mean,
Correct.
he might be the original Cyclops girl. What's 89's name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
What's the relationship between So and 89?
You would have to ask Mr. Sajima.
I mean, if he's an assassin, he'd probably learn how to
Number 89
change
said
his
he knew who
accent
killed Shoko.
as he moves
He
around.
did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Summarize.
89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
Yeah?
No, we don't have time.
No.
Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Oh, you're gonna actually meet 89?
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
About 89.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Big audience. Oops. About number
Need
89.
information you can ask her. I can't help you.
I feel like he might actually be honest about that. Why the hell am I trusting the politician? I don't like that. Why did he call
You are
Shoko?
beginning to irritate me.
I know.
What did you want to talk
It's a
to her
gift.
about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
My warrant's about to be holding his head underwater.
How many
About
times
Iris.
do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying.
I thought
After all,
politicians would be
Iris
better at
was
lying.
not killed.
I guess he can't hide his
He's got a
thermals though.
secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding? think so.
Why were you at the warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that
That's a
you
good
will not
point.
respond.
Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy, excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you.
No, boy. I don't
ever
like
wanna
Date
see
either.
you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore.
But I'm stuck with him.
It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
So I walked away
Who
slowly.
does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
Wait. Can I go inside my Shinjin residence? He told me I could talk to his secretary. So why can't I enter his mansion? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, fine. Let's go to mobile.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
That's okay. I'll take a drink. Why are you always brushing that fish?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
About number 89.
Oh, Falco?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though. Nothing specific.
But how do you know
What kind
he
of
was number
rumors?
89?
He's good. 100% success rate. No evidence. He was a world-class killer.
Have
Did
they
you
caught
ever
him?
meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Them again.
The Monokumas?
That's about it.
How's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
Kind
I do not know what
offer,
she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her
but
offer.
I will have to refuse.
Absolutely not.
About Renju.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Talent
Maybe
scandal.
now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
What the hell is a talent scandal?
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
Policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's seen a dead body at least some point. Didn't answer some of the question around on
What
him.
about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job.
Huh.
Eventually,
Did it pay
I
well?
became friends with the higher-ups.
I mean,
They
that's a
started
horrible
taking me with them
thing.
on jobs.
Why would you do
Jobs.
that?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know?
Okay, so they picked easy
Every
targets.
day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk, throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen
Okay, I take back my comment about the pay. That's just fucked.
So why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from the grass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date, I...
Just got to the candle unending. We didn't say another word, so the ice and grass had melted to nothing. Poor Renju! Let's summarize.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Thank you, Mama. Right, let's go to the base. I've gone to Abyss HQ with Iba. I need to talk to the boss. As I entered the room, the boss smiled, like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
Oh shit! Peter doesn't get enough screen time. Yo, 89, you good? What is up, pal?
Let's get started.
Also, if I go at a different angle than we was, so... How many people have you killed?
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
Yeah, he was kind of good though, I'm not gonna lie. What is your name?
Number 89.
Your real
Your
name?
real name.
I don't know, I forgot.
Where are you from?
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
Don't take kindly to stupid lies.
That's a real... Wait, that's a real place? Hold on. There's no way. It's a real place. There's a real place called Djibouti. That is awesome. Why do you call Sojima's secretary?
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sojima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah.
What did you tell him?
I told him to call somebody.
I'm so happy about that.
I can't tell you anymore.
This is why Spike needs to make more games. They're amazing. Tatsuku's model.
Alright.
You don't know so much about them.
Topic at hand.
From them.
2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
I'm calling Waddle.
You're lying. You don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
Damn. Hey, Peter, you want to help? You just gonna stand there? Thanks.
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
Appreciate it, bud. I mean, yeah, he's pointing a gun at you now, but he wasn't when he was beating the shit out of me.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
Where's my gun?
Number 89 still has it. But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Later? How'd he get away?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening.
You just said you also had a gun.
And made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
You also had a gun. You just fucking said that. If you shoot his arm, then he will be too much pain to use his own gun. You saw what arm he pointed at you with. That's more than likely his dominant arm. Where's 89?
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
You collapsed? Sorry.
Boss, it's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. You really messed up this time.
Let's summarize.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all
Oh,
of
cool.
them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he already had a way out.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes,
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
Renju?
Renju. 89's a Monokuma? The boss computer about I revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
You
Date,
better pick the
Mola
fuck
is
up.
home.
Oh.
Mola? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date. I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already?
I have to bring him
Talking
ASAP.
about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To MoMA?
Yes.
Alright, it's time for that date you wanted so badly.
gosh! Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I'm kid. I'm kidding!
She's
I can't
definitely
believe I'm
drunk.
in a shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
One's a.
So
I guess that makes sense. To a Yakuza dragon build. Who the dragon is?
To meet the dragon.
The dragon? Like that dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Like a fantasy world with swords and magic.
No.
And you're gonna teleport me there. Woohoo! I'm getting fired up!
She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to kill. I took Iris to the Kumakuras.
Ooh, look at the dragon! So cool! So, this is a crime syndicate building, right?
Yeah, no shit.
Kumakuras.
And you were trying to make me believe this was some kind of fantasy world?
No. That's what you thought.
What? Dante lied to me!
Date, you bastard! You made Tessa cry!
Mister, save me! Throw this man into Tokyo Bay!
Got it! I'll have him sleeping with the fishes.
This is an interesting turn of events.
Momo still creeps me out. I don't like him.
Momo, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did! You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
That's an expensive looking ring.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
Where are your goons?
They're out. Looking for Renju. Besides,
Looking for him?
I can't have them here seeing me like this.
I thought you said you knew where he was. Where
You
is
said
he?
on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Momo took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
But when I broke our huddle,
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
take this kind man's hand.
He, wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
I shook Momo's hand gently and shook it.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places.
I mean, he's creeping out slightly less because he
Sunfish
just wanted a
Bar,
handshake.
The Maid Cafe. Second,
But only
Ikume
slightly.
Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
That's
As contradictory
as yeah.
beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But
that sounds horribly
I took over
painful. Yeah,
with crystal
Jesus.
clean.
That's a lie.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
I'm actually enjoying this quite a bit. This is funny. Let's introduce
Oh
Moma.
yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24.
I was gonna say, he doesn't look old.
He's lying. He is at least 48.
He looks good for his age.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
How did you become the leader?
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
I will open this safe behind you.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
I was just so happy about this.
Thank you.
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
We'll just find out the walk. I actually don't mind, as long as they keep their hands off the innocent. 'Cause that's what the Yakuza usually is, isn't it? Or am I horribly misremembering things? Anyway, what about Renzu?
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Renzu escaped from the hospital is strange. These things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renzu's phone. I found Alice's body in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, and she's alive now. Earlier today, Renzu fled with prisoners escaping a life of sentence, an assassin named Number 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
Dante saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah! Of course I have! Yeah, right! Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah!
Even if we had
I
proof,
suppose he does.
I don't think he's smart enough to understand.
Explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Let's summarize.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
I didn't trust
Are
that.
you
No.
serious?
Dante
Look at his
Keiko.
face. Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that! I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time, we follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date!
This was kind of a date.
Dante, is this true? You son of a bitch.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
What happened last
A
night?
late night visit.
Oh! I forgot that happened.
Fine.
Thank you, Iba.
Yay!
Dante, don't ignore me!
A clean gang.
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a toy.
Sounded real.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
My chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
But eating might be a good idea that I should definitely do. Okay, investigate an empty stomach. Let's go Matsushira.
Ah, I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Oda flew into the kitchen. I was watching him go and took a seat. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you
Oh, so it's like an in-home dino.
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
He means
I totally forgot about that.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We are
Don't say it.
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh.
3, 2,
A
1.
date?
I'm on an investigation. She wouldn't let me go.
This fucking face.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm fine.
I promise I'm not poison. You know what? Oda's going on me too now. You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
Who's Zenchu?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
What's your usual?
Omelet rice.
Oh,
Ota's
omelet rice is really
rice
good.
is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
That's
Is that a compliment?
not good.
You're embarrassing me.
That's pretty bad.
Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
Ota takes anything she says as a compliment, though. You've been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't
She
think
don't
she
like you.
likes me.
That's not true. Mom
That's very
is
true.
just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
About your resurrection.
About your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
Oh, she died. I forgot that we didn't talk. I said something about Iris' resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
She sounds so happy. I love how she sounds so cheerful about it. Like, oh yeah, that happened. And she's definitely gonna be my favorite character for the game now. She already was, and now she just further solidifying her face about the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, if we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing.
Dante down!
Why exactly is that?
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot!
Let's go, scissors.
Shoot!
Oh, okay.
Yay, I won!
Oh, no. You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, why did I throw out scissors? Why?
What if I can,
You're really not taking this well.
I probably should have saved beforehand.
So,
'cause
I
don't
get
know
my
how this
prize.
works.
I don't have any money.
I don't want money. Instead,
Yeah,
can you pet my head and say Iris is a cutie cutie? The cutest person in the whole wide world? A cutie angel?
fine. Iris
That's
is
very
cutie cute.
demeaning.
No. Put your heart into it.
Iris is a cutie, the cutest person in the whole wide world. A cutie angel.
I'd be the whole thing of petting Iris on the head.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? I won and you pet me. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
Rewind time, do it now!
I do not have that functionality.
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what...
Alright, let's go to the flowchart. Is it possible? Okay. Case file.
I think...
Huh. Parallel world, huh?
I don't think it's possible though.
Sure you can.
I think
Parallel
you were just
worlds
gonna lose every
exist.
time.
Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
I know the
Or
first
the
one.
100 million balls? If I explain that, would you believe me?
I know the first one.
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I know none of those. If you were talking about it. Is a Boba Kiki effect?
Dante, look at this picture.
That's probably a picture on a phone. What is it?
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture.
There's like a squiggly
Show
and
this
an
image to
explosion.
people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98%
Okay,
of people
Booba
asked
is
have the
blue.
same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
I'm looking that up right now too. Is that a real thing or did that make it up? Nope, it's real too. Everything in this game it's amazing. I love how much attention they paid to stuff like this. I just wish they made more games.
Like worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated.
But the roots are
underground,
ingrained.
they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level.
We're getting back into the morphogenetic field again.
Parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
I did love Nono games, though.
Get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
100 million balls?
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different,
that's
well,
fair.
the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are.
Okay, so talk about it again.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million.
There's a 1 in
Would you be
100
able to
million
pick out
chance
the one?
of getting
Unlikely.
each of them.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Okay, anthropic principle, looking that up now. I know the name that I affect is.
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980?
What?
That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory
That's the origin of it?
discrepancies.
Is that the origin?
There are lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings. Or people remembering
It's Bernstein,
that
by the
was
way.
assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our
was.
world, he was in a 6-seat car.
No, he was in a full seat.
I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric
Really,
mouse
so it was
from
a
that
full
video
seat.
game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
What?
Oh.
Wait, Pikachu's always been all yellow?
Company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
I mean, that... Yeah. My brain is holding too much. So I'm going to rewatch this stream. Look up everything I'm learning now. What is spatial temporal man?
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
Okay, so that's the thing that's only in Somnium Files, it looks like. What are others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
So some kind of convergence then? That'd be amazing, but also absolutely horrific. Because you can't have two places exist at the exact same location without both of which completely then ceasing to exist. Because the matter would override itself.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Huh?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but
still not medically possible.
A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says,
Who's Suzuki?
Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
And I also gotta look up the Lost Friend story.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct.
What?
Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
Huh?
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that
My
doesn't prove this
Google's
Suzuki
gonna report me
exists.
for this shit.
Well, I guess not, but...
The two sisters.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But
They should never try to put this locate eye back into its
nowhere to
socket.
be seen. She thinks, huh, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
Sounds like
more,
memory
too.
loss.
Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Okay, summarize for me,
How did
Oda.
you two get so knowledgeable?
Exactly.
Tessa
I wanna
is
know.
always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey.
They're gonna
I know
become a
about
genius because
conspiracies
of
and
visual
secret societies,
novels.
too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Done.
Would have brought the dish over. What does it look like? Can I see it? It doesn't look bad. Omelet rice, funny nice. It looks better than anything I can make. It's got a spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually she tried to pick up a spoonful. Oh. Oh. Is your hand okay?
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
As and I ate the omelet rice in near silence. There's no. That's very unusual for Iris. The sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The dino echoed with it, and before long.
Thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Voice was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ote, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
That's complicated to get the omelet right, but if you do, it's amazing. I paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Let's go to Sunfish Pocket. I don't think we're going to find another body there again. I saw familiar faces I entered. It was Mizuki. Tonight I sat at Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising.
How do you get inside it?
Why are you two together? Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You can even live with me if you want. That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Hey!
This girl.
I'm going to try this again. Okay, no metal bones. I guess calcium is metal, so everyone technically has metal bones to an extent. That's not the point.
Nice hit bones.
It's very hard to be PG with this stream. Or with any of these games. At the Ukyo official warehouse.
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Not a thing. Nothing at all.
I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
She's lying?
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
Knowing Mizuki, it's probably upset. What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do? Scold me or something? Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good. Excuse me.
Uh-huh. The mommy took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated.
I'm so sorry about that. My
Culprit
mic is
has not
freaking
been
out.
caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
I didn't abandon her.
Abandon her.
I don't like it, but I got a job to
There are
do.
many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong.
And a CSI investigation is no place for trivial. Maybe I shouldn't have talked about Renju. About your visitor last night.
Iris, I still need to know.
Yeah, who the hell was
What
that?
were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work too. We go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff. Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away! Yeah, blow those boys!
Away, Mizuki. Away.
Mizuki, you really shouldn't say that.
You need to have that last word. It's very important. About Renju.
Mr. Okira helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's
pretty
mom
cool.
knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's
I like this music.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
Music's kind of popping. Like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating.
So is this like in-universe music or is this
Maybe about
real
the
music?
same as eating.
Oh, not real, but
Anyway,
you know.
I've always loved moving my body ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets. Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Hey, want to hear something cool? Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the
Oh, she
messenger of
is?
the gods. She's really fast.
I knew that part. I didn't know about the
So
other
fast
thing.
to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake then.
You want to race?
Sure. When we get the chance.
Could you show me your dance?
Right here? Oh, I want to see too. Me too.
I would also like to see that.
I don't know.
Come on, you can do it.
Come on, just show us.
You can do it online. You can do it in person.
All right, I'll go set up.
He doesn't get it, so I feel kind of bad now. The more he didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready.
Where is she?
All right, world, get ready. See my dance. Invincible rainbow arrow. Hit it.
I kind of don't want to watch, but I kind of do at the same time.
map's mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind. While the old father
Okay, so it recognizes that, but not anything from Nonoi games? Nice, the jams are weird ass.
the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let the sparks of this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. Tessa, you're the best!
Alright, go Iris! Jesus! Wish I could dance. Now I feel bad about me.
That song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics. So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
I want to try it. Okay, all I'm thinking about is I see the trident and I want it for like decoration. I want to hang it up on my wall. About your relationship with Mizuki?
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Was Renju who?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Yeah, it's kind of on you, Date.
Just missed him.
What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was. Looking for me? Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Why wouldn't he just stop by your house? Anything else you can tell me about Renju?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
It must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
I don't want to ask this question, but knowing this company, it might be a question I need to ask to progress the story.
Well, a triple board sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
Gesundheit.
That's a mouthful.
Alright, what about Renju for you, Mizuki?
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is.
And remember Dump's look with this location? I'm going to raid someone and then we're gonna get off for the night. So let's summarize.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
We can get going next week. And have a good night, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow for Grounded.